origin story. That bass going in. Freud would be proud. Considering that Halloween is coming up, I think this is a very fitting and apt review. So let's get into it. Hey you, and welcome back to my channel where I review hot tracks and hot albums. Alina, Naza here, and today I'm gonna react/review Melanie Martinez's CRYBABY album. This video has been requested a lot because of my review of her EP that came out recently, and so I'm here fulfilling my promises to you. Everyone who commented under told me that I'm gonna absolutely adore CRYBABY, so when I say my expectations are high, I definitely mean it. This album actually came out in 2015, which was 5 years ago if you think about it. CRYBABY, Melanie Martinez, 2020 reaction. You see, even the first song, I can already kind of hear her evolution of sound compared to the last EP. But it's interesting that her themes seem the same because she sings, "You seem to have lost your brain and your heart." And as we know in her new EP, there's a song called Brain and Heart. So clearly Melanie is staying true to herself through the years. Everyone can see. They call you CRYBABY, CRYBABY, but you don't fucking And this, oh my god, why does this remind me? It kind of reminds me The Neighborhood vibe, if you know that band. The chorus especially, it's just giving me that The Neighborhood vibe. You need to cry, baby, cry, baby, cry, baby. They call me CRYBABY, CRYBABY, but I don't fucking care. CRYBABY, CRYBABY. I can see why people relate to this song, why people like it so much. I can see at what points in my life I would have really related to this song as well. She was an emo kid. She was definitely an emo kid. I was an emo kid. I feel like everyone needs an emo phase, otherwise you're just not in touch with your feelings. And if you didn't have an emo phase, I don't trust you. I just don't. It's a pop song, and it's quite straightforward, but when it comes to the content and what she's singing about, she really captured that frustration and that loneliness that people have who suffer with anxiety, with depression, with a frustration for their own life. Interesting. Alright, next one. Okay, never mind. It's a grandfather clock, right? Hey girl, open the walls, play with your dolls. We'll be a perfect family. When you walk away, it's when we really play. You don't hear me when I say, Mom, please wake up. Dad's with a slut. Oh. And your son is smoking cannabis. Picture, picture, smile for the picture. Pose with your brother, won't you be a good sister? Everyone thinks that we're perfect. Please don't let them look through the curtains. And nobody else sees. Okay. Literally like what I said about the first song. Musically it's pleasant, it's cool. What I think is special about this song as well is its topic. It's a topic that people don't often breach in mainstream music, or even just generally, like a family that pretends that everything is fine and plays dollhouse and plays perfect when, you know, low-key, the father's a cheater, the mom's an alcoholic. It's weird, it's a thing that a lot of us go through, but it's not ever really explored in music, one can say. You know, music is all usually about love, finding the one, or losing the one, or breakups, or getting together, or I want you, or he wants her, blah blah blah, that type of stuff. It's great to see that artists like Melanie Martinez take it a step further. Sippy cup. I don't know, it feels so far that in this album she's like exploring her experience growing up and her childhood and the traumas and the issues inflicted by her parents' relationship and their familial relations. The sheets are washed, sex don't sleep when the lights are off. Kids are still depressed when you dress them up, and syrup is still syrup in a sippy cup. Blood money, blood
a shift at the drug company. He doesn't think I'm that fucking dumb, does he? It doesn't matter what you pull up to your home, you know what goes on inside. He's still dead when you're done with the bottle. Of course it's
I like that synth, and the beat is awesome. If Melanie Martinez wasn't singing over this, like, this could be old school Kanye easily. Like, the beat and the synths just makes me think flashing lights. Ooh. Oh. That. Fuck, that bass. I'm getting shivers. Yes. Yes.
Blood still stains when the sheets are washed. Sex don't sleep when the lights are off.
Nice. So far, production-wise, this song is my favorite. Oof. I like how stripped back it is, but at the same time, there's that bass that kicks in randomly in the middle of the song, and that bass fucking gave me life. Gave me life. So good. Again, talking about dark issues, grimy issues that people don't usually bring to the light, and she's just dragging it and dragging it out, which is impressive. Honestly, I don't think it's incredibly mind-blowing, but I like the balance between her vocals and the production because they don't get into each other's way. Her tone doesn't change much throughout, but then you have the bass going in and it's like driving her point further and further. I like the Carousel. And we're back in the circus.
Round and around like a horse on a carousel. But I feel like I'm glued on tight to this carousel.
Yes! I've heard this before. Oh, that hits so hard. Hey. And this reminds me of Dorian Electra vibes. If you guys don't know Dorian Electra and you like Melanie Martinez, go check him out. He is just such a vibe. I am a fan. This song hits so freaking hard. I didn't know that I could be hit so hard by a melody that reminds me of an old-timey circus amusement park, but it just hit freaking hard. I wanted to get up and just get it like cranking. It was so good. And obviously I think the context and the topic of the song is super fitting as well. This kind of chaser and runner relationships that we all go through here and there. They do actually feel like a carousel. Suck you in. You feel like you're glued to it. You just can't get off, and it's just a toxic cycle that keeps repeating because we humans want what we can't have. To the next one, which is Alphabet Boy. Let's see what it's about. What's happening?
You can crush my candy cane, but you'll never catch me cry. If you dangle that diploma, and I bet you don't be surprised. I know my ABCs, you keep teaching me. Fuck all your ABCs, alphabet boy. I'm not a little kid now. Watch me get big now. Spell my name on the fridge now. With all your alphabet toys. Apples aren't always appropriate apologies. Butterscotch and bubblegum.
Alliteration?
Bittersweet.
Alliteration, yay!
You call me a child, or you keep counting all your coins.
Alliteration everywhere. Alliteration CEO Melanie Martinez. That snare is doing it for me. Some cello action, yes. Not gonna lie, I was a little bit apprehensive when the song began with the blah 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 blah, because I was like, what's happening? Where's this gonna take us? But she did not disappoint. You know, I really appreciate people and musicians especially that commit to a theme, to a metaphor, to a topic, and carry it all the way through. This was obviously kind of a song about someone who was disrespecting her and acting condescending and thinking they were so much smarter and so much better. And honestly, there's nothing worse than a guy with bad poetry. Ugh. My favorite verse was obviously the verse with all of the alliteration, because if we're gonna make a song called Alphabet Boy, we're gonna push it, we're gonna squeeze all there is out of it. I was like, Melanie, just yes. Show them, prove that you know your ABCs. A soap.
I think I just remembered something. I think I left the faucet running. Tired of being careful, tiptoe, trying to keep the water warm. I feel it coming out my throat. Guess I better wash my mouth out with soap.
Halsey vibes. I like it.
God, I wish I never spoke. Now I gotta wash my mouth out with.
I so get that. I so freaking get that. It's like that situation if you like a person and you're alone with them, but you don't know where they stand, and you just start talking, and because you're nervous and you're not being yourself, and you're just like, I'm CEO of saying too much. I get you, Melanie. God, I wish I never spoke.
Now I gotta wash my mouth out with soap.
Did I expect a soap bubble fucking drop? No. Do I appreciate it? Fuck yeah.
Now I gotta wash my mouth out with soap.
Soap. Yes! That was a banger. I loved what the song was about. I loved the song. I don't know if I loved the bubbly breakdown, the bubbly drops, but original, interesting, and clearly had a very emotional reaction to them. Good song. Very relatable, especially for us people who tend to overshare when they're nervous or slightly uncomfortable. And yeah, I'm stuck playing the game. I'm supposed to be reviewing the song instead of getting into my feels, but I guess that's Melanie Martinez for you, huh? Training wheels.
Riding down, my hand on your seat the whole way around. Promise I won't push you straight to the dirt. If you promise me you'll take them off first. I love everything you do. When you call me fucking dumb for the stupid shit I do. Wanna ride my bike with you. Fully undressed, no training wheels left for you. I'm pulling hard for you. Wanna make you mine, but that's hard to say. Is this coming off in the cheesy?
I need a lighter.
I'm pulling hard for you.
Okay, so I think that this is as close to a love ballad as we have gotten on this album so far. But it's not like a pure love ballad. It's not like I will die for you, you will die for me. Instead, it's like a love ballad to the beginning of the relationship, that they kind of like each other, but they're still scared to, like, or he, technically, she's not, but he's scared to commit, or she, I don't know. let's be fair. The other person is scared to commit and go all the way through it, and they have their training wheel still on, even though they're not really being used, but they still have that, like, layer of a safety net there before falling hard. And Melanie seems confused by it. She's like, I don't want to be your wife, so why are you being so cautious? Are you in? Are you out? Should we go further with this type of vibe? Considering it was training wheels before and it's pity party now, did they break up? Okay, this pity party is a full-on party. This is like old school R&B type opening.
Did my invitations disappear? What I put my heart on every cursive letter. Tell me why the hell no one is here. Just means there's way more cake for me. Forever, forever. It's my party and if I want to, if I want to, I'll go till the candles burn down this place.
Did I expect a sampling of It's My Party? No, I did not. But it's happening now, and we're going with it.
Maybe if I knew I loved them well, I wouldn't have been trapped inside this hell that holds me. Maybe if I casted out a spell. I'm laughing, I'm dying, it feels like I'm dying. I'm dying, I'm dying.
That was a lot. Very, very emotional song. So it's about her birthday party, right? And inviting a bunch of people, no one comes. And she's upset, and she's trying to console herself by telling her she's got all the cake. I'd go to your party, Melanie. You don't need them. You don't need those assholes. Those aren't friends. Those are just useless, shallow people. We don't need them. Cool song. I didn't expect that sampling of It's My Party to be there, but I think it fit super, super well. And I like that the song kept building and building up until the very end. It did get really emotional, and I'm like, my heart started beating a little harder. I felt her pain and loneliness. Tag, you're it.
Rolling down your tinted window, driving next to me real slow. He said, let me take you for a joyride. I got some candy for you inside.
Don't go.
Running through the parking lot, he chased me and he wouldn't stop. Dang, you're in. Dang, dang, you're in. Grabbed my hand, pushed me down, took the words right out my mouth. Dang, you're in. Dang, dang, you're in. Little bit of poison in me. I can taste your skin in my teeth.
Is he murdering her? What is this sampled from? This is 100,000,000% another song. And it's like at the tip of my brain, but I just can't get to it. Da, 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 da. Huh. If anyone's got it, comment below, please. And also, so far, this song sounds like he's trying to murder her. I just want to be like, run, Melanie, run. Let her go. I like this melody so much. This was a really cool song. I really like the chorus melody. Running through the parking lot, he offers her candy in the beginning. Literally sounds like a child kidnapping. Oh, I'm like worried and scared. This is terrible. It's like the big bad wolf got Little Red Riding Hood. Run! Running through the... As if it's a game to her as well. Maybe it is a game to her as well. Let's see the next song. Where does this story go? Milk and cookies. Alright, let's go.
for you. 3, 4. Baby, won't you lock the door? I'm fucking crazy. Need my prescription filled.
She poisoning someone?
Like my cookies, they're made just for you. A little bit of sugar, but lots of poison too.
Oh, she's poisoning someone.
Ashes, ashes, time to cool down. Ooh, honey, do you want me now?
So did she kill her kidnapper? So she was kidnapped, and then she poisoned her kidnapper with poisonous cookies and milk. Wasn't she giving out milk and cookies in Pity Party or something? Really trying hard to follow the story. So, good on her. She snapped. She killed him. Moving on. I can't say that I'm a huge fan of the song itself. I think it's a bit of a filler song, or just like, you know, another song to continue the story. I don't think it's amazing production-wise or melody-wise. I just feel like it's a continuation of a story. The next song is called Pacify Her. Pacify her. Pacify her.
Tired blue boy walks my way, holding a girl's hand. That basic bitch leaves finally. Now I can't take her man.
Ooh.
But was he yours if he wanted me so bad?
Good question.
Pacify her. She's getting on my nerves. You don't love her. Stop lying with those words.
Electro pop, let's go.
You don't love her. Stop lying with those words.
Can't say I'm a huge fan of the song. It's not bad, but it's just like, I didn't find it exciting, to be honest. Props to Melanie for still sticking to her guns, still sticking to the theme of the song, Crybaby, pacify, you know, little babies need pacifiers. I'm ready to move on to the next song, which is Mrs. Potato Head.
Sexual, hey girl, if you wanna feel sexual, you can always call up a professional. They stick pins in you like a vegetable. Ha ha. No one will love you if you're unattractive. Oh, Mrs. Potato Head, tell me, is it true that pain is beauty? Does a new face come with a warranty? You'll stay forever, even if your face don't stay together.
Shots have been fired.
Stay forever, even if our face don't stay together.
Interesting. Okay. I think the title of the song is very apt. It is very fitting. It nicely sums up what the song is about. It's about them fake peoples. You know, because the Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head toys, you can change their entire faces and just put them together and put them apart and stuff. So she's clearly commenting on the culture so popular around plastic surgery right now and people changing their faces, and it being a shame if a girl grows into her mother's face, as in people thinking that natural beauty is just not good enough anymore for some reason. Struggle to be beautiful in a modern world, and no one is gonna love you if you're not attractive. I don't think she's hating on people who get plastic surgery. I think she's hating on the culture that's around it, that little girls feel that they need to change themselves and waste so much money on looking like, I don't know, the Kardashians, for example. Next one. This song is called Mad Hatter. Let's go.
My friends don't walk their own.
Ooh.
Skinny dip rabbit holes for fun.
Ooh, that went hard straight up.
Getting high off helium. We paint while roses red. that you've ever had. You think I'm psycho, you think I'm gone. Tell the psychiatrist something is wrong. Over the bed, entirely bonkers. You like me best when I'm off my rockers. Peeling the skin off my face, 'cause I really hate being sad. You think I'm psycho, you think I'm gone. Tell the psychiatrist something is wrong. Over the bed,
Entirely bonkers. You like me best when I'm off my rocker.
all the best people are crazy. People are.
Youngs. I like. So for me, the song, she's just like, it. I don't care. I don't care anymore what people think. Let them think I'm crazy. I don't give a shit. I'm just gonna be myself. I'm gonna embrace it. I'm gonna find friends who come to my birthday. Friends who are just as crazy as me and accept me for who I am. With regards to the song itself, once again, nothing extremely mind-blowing. If anything, I think her EP is more original production-wise. This is a little more kind of straightforward sounding. Considering that I listened to the EP first, this was very eye-opening to me because I can see where her style stems from, her origin story, as one may call it. I can see that, like, from the very beginning, she was very much into dark themes and vulnerable, emotionally traumatic topics, and she likes digging them up and exploring them, using metaphors to fully flesh them out and make them relatable to her audience, because really works, and it really worked for me with a number of songs on this album, especially in the beginning. And I like how throughout the album CRYBABY goes through all of these experiences, which culminates in her just not giving a shit anymore, just being herself completely. Like, it's really interesting because it starts with her family life, goes into her relationship with friends, goes into her relationship with men, goes into this weird sidetracked kidnap story where she still ends up persevering, and finally we get to the grand finale where she's like, you know, Mad Hatter, I don't give a shit, I'll be the Mad Hatter. And it all fits in, you know? CRYBABY, Childish Antiques, Sippy Cup, Alphabet, all of these themes and metaphors that she uses really build an entire and whole universe and picture of a story, which I think is really, really incredibly interesting and important to do, and not many artists bother to do that nowadays, honestly. Most of the songs are titled with something childhood related, but obviously explores themes that are no way appropriate for children. Lots of adult-like themes and problems that she has to face and explores that way. Freud would be proud, let's put it that way. All the songs also intertwine, and the story intertwines, so it really does flesh out into like a three-dimensional story and not just like a linear progression. It's something that she keeps referring back to. It's very fleshed out as a story, and I think it's very impressive, especially considering that this was her first album ever. It was clearly a lot of thought was put into it and a lot of time. I'm even happy in a way that I first discovered her through her EP, because for me that was just, I'm like, who is this enigma of a woman? Where is all of this coming from? And now I can see where it's coming from, and it's a very human place. Glad I listened to this album, and I want to thank all of you for convincing me to do so. And she has a full movie out, right? Guess what I'll be doing really soon. Anyhow, thank you so much for watching this video, reacting and reviewing this album with me, even though it's 5 years old. But I think Halloween is coming up and it's pretty fitting with all of its dark and visceral themes. My name is Alina Naza. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you like this video, and I'll see you very soon. Ciao, ciao. Now I want to go and listen to the EP.